If I would have seen these kind of work when I started my career, I would have thought this is the benchmark. And honestly, I would have never dreamt bigger. I just saw this branding of Kafila logo and branding, and I saw the story behind this in a podcast clip. What is going on? You cannot carry a bad execution and a bad visual with story. They say the logo came from a highway direction, which doesn't make sense. I can change the typography and change the name and it will still fit. This arrow has nothing unique. It is like the default arrow on a keyboard is better looking and visually appealing than this. Honestly, it is just an arrow in the end. And the Hindi version, you cannot just distort a language script for your gimmicks. That doesn't make sense, and this doesn't apply to all other languages. It's just messing with readability. It is just like forcing your logo mark into different languages and calling it adaptable and for all kind of people. That is bullshit. Next, the hourglass, about time well spent and togetherness, movement, all these stuff. For movement, you can just show an italic font. That makes a lot much sense. For community, for togetherness, you can create a circle. Like two intersecting circles can tell you that okay, it is about connection. And then there is espresso shot coffee in the top, and it is not falling because you are holding the best moment together. Man, that is just forcing a story on an abstract. I can force a story about the universe on a dot, about the top of a coffee on a circle. Does it even make sense then? And weren't they talking about how big brands are not being too literal about what they are doing, about their business? How there is no coffee in a Starbucks logo, how there is no pizza in Domino's, how there was a logo of truck importer which you felt bad. They felt bad, which was wrong. And now this is coming, contradicting your own theories. And the result, an arrow, an hourglass, and coffee, and trying to forcing a story on top of that.